My name is Qiana McKoy. I am a diversity specialist with HNTB Corporation here in the beautiful sunny Atlanta, Georgia office. So, in this role, I work with small and disadvantaged business enterprises to make them aware of the Major Mobility Investment Program, which is one of the largest infrastructure programs in the Southeast, and let them know the opportunities that are available through this program for small businesses to grow and expand right now. So, what attracted me to a career in transportation was knowing how transportation touches every single industry that we have. Every industry that you can think of, there's some mode of transportation, whether that be moving people or moving goods and services that is impacted by it. Let's look at a few quick examples. Grocery store. Every piece of equipment, every box of cereal, everything that you find in a grocery store, even down to the produce, has been moved from by logistics through freight. It has come through a port at some point for certain items. Some items have been moved from a truck from a farm to that store. Transportation. The people who work there, they have cars, they have trucks, they on public transit, they're all impacted by transportation. What I love most about this industry is that we keep the world going. Like our COMTO's motto, moving America forward, moving this country forward. Now we're moving the world forward because we're international. Understanding the the concepts and the innovations that are coming with transportation is it's it keeps me here every day. It was what makes me get up and come to work and be a part of COMTO and help us as we're moving this nation forward. So I would say I have three that are my top three tools. The first one is relationships. Relationships have been so key to my personal journey from DC to Atlanta, from moving from a career in IT. I was a proposal specialist for an IT firm and I hated it. No disrespect to anyone in the IT industry, you guys perform a wonderful service, but it was not for me. What has always interested me is being able to work in a field where I can see tangible results from what we do. That's transportation. We see it every day. So understanding that in order to get into this industry and to be a influence in this industry, I had to build those relationships. I had to know who were the people that I needed to talk to, who were the people I needed to bring into my circle, into my mentor network, who did I need to get those pearls and nuggets from to get to the next place, that the place that I am now. It's relationships are key. Relationships are key. Relationships are key. The second tool is, and I kind of touched on it earlier, my mentor network. I learned early that mentors are a huge asset to have because those are the people that you turn into sponsors who will advocate for you when you are not able to advocate for yourself. Having a network of people that I can go to and I can ask valuable upfront advice about my professional path has been amazing. It has opened my eyes. It has helped me to hone where I want to go in this industry. So that is a huge tool. And if that is something that you do not have, please, please, please start building your network today, right now. We are still in January. It is time. There's enough time for you to do that. The third piece, and this is something that I am still working on, is self advocacy. Self advocacy is huge. It is there. If you do not have a mentor network, you have to advocate for yourself. You have to know where it is that you want to be and how you get there, and be willing to use your voice to let people know what value you bring. You have to be able to self advocate. And that is one thing that I am learning every single day is important. And I am challenging myself in 2022 to use my voice to advocate for myself. I think there are two things right now that are most important to next gen leaders. One is understanding the passions that we have for this industry and understanding where we can align our passion, our purpose, and our path forward. Once you understand what your particular passion is in this industry, because the industry is huge. Right now, we're multimodal. Is your passion in the transit industry? Are you passionate about light rail? Are you passionate about heavy rail? Are you passionate about logistics and freight? Are you passionate about cars and roads and highways? Are you passionate about the ports and marine transit? It's huge. Understand what part of this industry excites you and motivates you to come to work. Let that passion drive your purpose. Where do you want that passion to take you in your career? Does that look like you being an influencer towards policies? Does that look like you driving projects from start to finish? Does that even look like leadership positions, whether that be in your industry, in your company, or through industry organizations such as COMTO? That passion and your purpose is going to help you chart your path. I think another thing that's important is making sure that we have a voice and we have a seat at the table, and we understand how to pull that seat up to the table and make your voice heard. As next gen leaders, we have an obligation. We cannot sit back and let the folks who have been at the helm for years, and now it's their time to ride off in the sunset, find that next passion and that next purpose and their next path forward, and we come in and have no voice. We come in and have no path forward. We can't move things to the next level. We have to remember that, because guess who's behind us? The next gen. We have to make sure that the next generation is prepared. So remember, as we move forward, as we move into those seats at the table, we have to bring someone else behind us. Um, the benefits of being a COMTO member for me have impacted so many of the professional facets of my life. Um, I have been able to grow professionally through training seminars. I have been able to showcase my leadership through service on our executive board and also the expanded committee here at the local level. I've been able to meet and engage with leaders in the industry and build my mentor network. Um, I've been able to meet people that I've only seen on webinars and in newsletters. I've been able to have personal conversations with them, get information, build nuggets, build relationships with them. And it has really, really helped me to chart my course. Participating on the Emerging Leaders Subcommittee has also been a huge benefit for me, understanding where my seat at the table with COMTO can grow. Being able to have a platform to encourage other young professionals to take their path, to create their path, how they can build their networks, how they can take advantage of the opportunities that are in front of them through COMTO, through other industry networks, and professionally as well. It's I can't say enough about COMTO. Our Atlanta president, Aaron Davis, says one of the things that he always says is that COMTO is a family. And being at our last virtual conference and attending in-person conferences prior to COVID really, really brought that home for me. Being able to interact with people that I haven't seen, being able to find people I met from college who are now also members of COMTO, and being able to reconnect with them, and just it's been a It's been a great journey so far. I am so looking forward to what 2022 has to offer and beyond. And COMTO is a huge part of that. So for you, chart your own path. Being an up and coming leader, we often have, those mentors that are uh, older than us, that are more seasoned, that have been in the industry longer. And we tend to depend on their voices, on, you know, their advice to create where we want to go. And sometimes that may not be what you want. So understand what you want, chart your path, and create your network around the destination that you choose for you. The future of transportation is so bright and so huge. And I am so excited that we are here at a point where innovation has come into play, and we are seeing the things that we probably only dreamed of 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years ago when COMTO first started. We never thought 50 years ago when COMTO first started that we would see women in such high profile areas. Look at how many women we have right now in high profile positions with state DOTs. Uh, in the U.S. Department of Transportation, we have female administrators. We have it's huge. It's huge. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Look at what's coming. Autonomous vehicles, rapid transit opportunities have grown by leaps and bounds. Getting people from one place to another easier, faster, connecting uh, people who at one point had no idea how they would get to work. Now we've got bus systems. We've got, you can park your car at a commuter lot and get on a bus or a commuter train, and now you are connected to work opportunities, play opportunities. It's endless. And as this industry continues to grow and flourish, and there are new innovations, like who knows what we'll be doing in another 20 years with transportation, but it's so exciting. And I can't wait to see what that looks like for all of us. And I know I will be a part of COMTO, helping to lead the way with that in terms of our advocacy for the next generation of transportation. And I hope you will too.